Hello there, thank you for taking the time to visit today's video. If you are living with diabetes or simply trying to manage your blood sugar levels better each day, then the next few minutes will be truly valuable for you. Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling tired and sluggish even after a full night's sleep? Or noticed your blood sugar spiking even after a light breakfast? Surprisingly, the cause may lie in the seemingly harmless habits that you repeat every morning. According to a study from Tufts University, more than 60% of people with diabetes make mistakes in the first 60 minutes after waking up, which makes blood sugar levels harder to control and increases the likelihood of early complications. The good news is that with just 3 simple morning habits, you can completely turn things around. In this video, I will guide you through each step in detail in a way that is easy to follow and friendly to your health. So do not take your eyes off this video. What you are about to hear may help you start your day in a healthier way and manage your blood sugar more effectively than ever before. Are you ready? Drinking water the right way in the morning. Each morning you wake up and begin a new day with many hopes. Perhaps you choose to do some light exercise, brew a hot cup of coffee, or rush to prepare breakfast. But have you ever noticed that there is one simple and extremely important thing that many people forget or do incorrectly? That is drinking water at the right time of the day. Especially for those living with diabetes, drinking water is not just about quenching thirst. It is also a way to protect the circulatory system, the nervous system, and blood sugar levels in a comprehensive way. The human body is made up of more than 60% water. When you sleep for 6 to 8 hours, the body naturally loses water through breathing and sweat. For people with diabetes, dehydration happens faster and becomes more dangerous. This is because when blood sugar levels rise, the kidneys have to work harder to remove glucose from the blood through urine. This unintentionally causes the body to lose a significant amount of water and electrolytes every night, even if you do not notice it. So what happens if you do not properly replenish water after waking up? First, you may feel tired, experience a slight headache, have a dry mouth, or feel dizzy when standing up. These are the first signs of dehydration. But what is even more dangerous is that when the body lacks water, blood sugar tends to rise and stays in the circulation longer. This can increase the risk of complications including nerve damage, decreased kidney function, and even worsen diabetic retinopathy. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people with diabetes who drink enough water in the morning tend to have better blood sugar control, feel less fatigued during the day, and especially reduce the risk of high blood pressure and cardiovascular complications. Drinking water not only helps dilute glucose in the blood, but also supports the liver and kidneys in detoxification, keeps the cells working smoothly, and maintains metabolic function. So how do you drink water the right way? The first thing you should do when you open your eyes in the morning is to drink a glass of warm water about 250 to 300 milliliters. Ideally, it should be warm water or water at room temperature, because very cold water can slow down digestion and blood circulation. Drinking warm water in the morning helps stimulate bowel movement, improves detoxification through the liver and digestive tract. It also helps awaken the body in a natural, gentle, and more effective way than drinking coffee on an empty stomach. After the first glass of water, you should divide your daily water intake into multiple sessions rather than drinking a large amount at once. An adult, especially someone with diabetes, should consume around 2.5 to 3.5 liters of water each day depending on weight, level of physical activity, and weather conditions. But what is more important than the total amount is how you distribute it. Drinking water 30 minutes before a meal helps reduce hunger, supports digestion, and slows down the absorption of sugar into the blood. Drinking water immediately after a meal can dilute stomach acid and affect the breakdown of food, so you should wait about 45 minutes to 1 hour after eating to drink water again. A small tip to drink water correctly and sufficiently is to prepare a personal water bottle, mark the times for drinking, or set reminders on your phone. You can add a few slices of fresh lemon, cucumber, or some mint leaves to create a light flavor without increasing the glycemic index. Besides filtered water, another option recommended by many experts is unsweetened electrolyte water. This type of water is supplemented with essential minerals such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These are important electrolytes that help keep your body functioning normally. When you are dehydrated, especially after waking up or after a long nap, you lose not only water but also electrolytes. If you only drink plain water without replenishing minerals, the body may still feel tired, lack energy, and even experience muscle cramps. You can safely make your own electrolyte water at home. Just take a glass of warm water, add a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, a quarter teaspoon of cream of tartar to provide potassium, a few drops of liquid magnesium, and you can also add some lemon juice or orange slices to boost natural vitamin C. This drink not only helps hydrate effectively but also improves digestion and soothes morning cravings. However, it is important to note that if you have kidney issues, you should consult your doctor before using electrolyte water formulas. Consuming too much potassium or sodium when your kidneys are weak can be dangerous. For those who are restricted in daily water intake due to late-stage kidney disease, the best way to drink water is to divide the amount into small sips, drink throughout the day, and monitor signs of swelling or shortness of breath. A common mistake is thinking that drinking a lot of water at once is the fastest way to rehydrate. But this actually forces the kidneys to work too hard, leading to water being flushed out quickly without proper absorption, causing electrolyte imbalance. The best way is to drink small sips of water regularly every 30 to 60 minutes throughout the day. An easy way to know if you are drinking enough water is to look at the color of your urine. If it is light yellow to clear, you are hydrated, but if it is dark and has a strong smell, that is a clear sign of dehydration. In addition, if you feel tired in the middle of the morning, have a mild headache, lose focus, or become irritable, it is very likely that your body is signaling a need for more water. Sometimes, the feeling of hunger is simply a sign of mild dehydration. Another important benefit of drinking enough water that few people notice is the ability to reduce the risk of diabetic neuropathy. When blood is thick and circulation is poor due to dehydration, peripheral nerves are easily damaged due to lack of oxygen and nutrients. This leads to numbness, burning sensations, or loss of sensation in the hands and feet. Staying well hydrated helps keep blood thinner, improves circulation, and reduces pressure on the nervous system. A study from McMaster University showed that maintaining good hydration every morning for 3 months helped reduce symptoms of headaches, numbness, and improved sleep quality in patients with type 2 diabetes. Additionally, water supports the excretory system, reduces constipation, and improves liver function, which is an important organ related to glucose metabolism. If you usually drink coffee after waking up, make sure you have had water beforehand, because caffeine in coffee is mildly diuretic, meaning it can make you urinate more and lose water faster. Starting the morning with a glass of water before coffee helps balance water loss and keeps your body alert without dizziness. Developing a habit of drinking water the right way in the morning is not only good for people with diabetes, but also a small gift you can give your body every day. It is simple, inexpensive, but has a powerful impact on your whole body health. When you nourish your body with such small care each morning, you are building a strong foundation for a healthy day, with gentle energy and more stable blood sugar. Light morning movement, activating the body and naturally balancing blood sugar. In the morning, your body may feel stiff, your back might ache slightly, and your legs could feel heavy. Some people immediately reach for a cup of coffee to awaken their spirit. But in reality, there is a simple, gentle, and low-effort method that brings longer-lasting benefits for people living with diabetes. That is light movement right after waking up. This is not about going to the gym, nor is it about high-intensity jogging or cycling. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light movement, such as a relaxed walk around the house or a few stretching exercises, is enough to activate your entire metabolic system. What really happens inside your body when you begin to move in the morning? The answer lies in how your body metabolizes sugar and uses insulin. When you move, your muscles start using glucose in your blood as fuel. This is a completely natural mechanism that helps lower blood sugar without the need for medication. In fact, a study from Harvard University showed that just 15 minutes of light walking after breakfast can reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes by up to 30% in people with type 2 diabetes. This means that not only are you lowering your blood sugar, but you are also helping your body process glucose more efficiently. Exercise also increases insulin sensitivity. This means that the insulin in your body works more effectively, helping move sugar from the blood into the cells more easily. For people with diabetes, where insulin resistance is often the main cause of the condition, increasing insulin sensitivity every day can make a huge difference over time. However, not everyone can walk or exercise in the same way. Some people who have had cardiovascular complications such as heart attacks or are dealing with chronic kidney disease may find it difficult to move even gently. Therefore, it is important that you listen to your body and choose the most suitable form of movement. If you cannot walk, try gentle exercises while sitting in a chair or lying on the bed. For example, gently lifting your legs, rotating your wrists and ankles, leaning your body side to side, or simply breathing deeply and exhaling slowly in a steady rhythm. These seemingly simple movements actually help stimulate blood circulation, allowing blood to flow better to your limbs and brain. You may wonder, do such small movements really make a difference? The answer is yes. Because for people with diabetes, the risk of blood sugar buildup in the bloodstream is higher than in healthy individuals. When you sit still for too long and blood circulation is poor, sugar remains in the blood longer and slowly damages the blood vessel walls, nerves, and internal organs. Just by maintaining light morning movement, you will feel noticeable differences after a few weeks. Your body will be less swollen, your limbs more flexible, your mood more comfortable, and especially your blood sugar readings will be more stable. In addition to lowering blood sugar, morning exercise also helps calm the nervous system and reduce mental stress. When you move, your body releases endorphins, also known as the happiness hormone. These help improve mood, increase relaxation, and stabilize your mind. This is especially meaningful for older adults who often experience anxiety and insomnia due to fluctuating blood sugar and the pressures of chronic illness. Exercise also improves sleep quality. People with diabetes often complain that they do not sleep well, wake up frequently at night, or feel tired even after waking up. Light morning movement helps reset your biological clock, laying the foundation for a deeper and more restful night's sleep. A study published in the journal Sleep Health found that people who maintained a habit of 15 minutes of morning exercise each day for 6 weeks showed significant improvements in sleep quality, longer uninterrupted sleep time, and fewer nighttime awakenings. They also reported feeling more alert during the day and having more stable moods. But the most important thing to emphasize is that morning movement must be done correctly. If you have just woken up, your blood sugar may not be stable, or you have not eaten breakfast yet, then exercising too hard can cause sudden hypoglycemia. Especially if you are using insulin or blood sugar regulating medication, you should have a small snack before moving to ensure safety. The form of exercise should also be gentle. You should not jump rope, run at high speed, or lift heavy weights early in the morning when your body is not yet ready. Instead, choose slow walking, yoga, tai chi, or deep breathing exercises combined with muscle stretching. For older adults or those at risk of falling, you can walk indoors, hold onto a chair, handrail, or wall for balance. If you cannot walk, choose hand and foot exercises in place, rotate your wrists, or squeeze a rubber ball to stimulate blood vessels. You can also make movement part of your daily routine. For example, instead of sitting while drinking water after waking up, walk a few steps around the house while drinking. Instead of sitting still to watch the news, stand up to stretch, roll your shoulders. These small actions, if maintained every morning, will create a very positive effect. Another factor not to be overlooked is the importance of combining movement with proper hydration. After moving, your body will need to replenish the fluids lost through sweat, even if it is just a little. However, as mentioned earlier, if you have kidney problems, you need to be especially cautious. Drinking water after exercise should be done in small sips, slowly, and without overburdening the kidneys. A helpful tip is to prepare a towel for wiping sweat, a small water bottle, and a quiet, well-ventilated workout space, either indoors or in the yard. Creating a pleasant environment will help you maintain this habit long-term. Light morning exercise is not just a solution for diabetes. It is also a way for you to send a positive message to your own body every day, that you cherish it, that you are actively nurturing it, and that you are rebuilding your health step by step, starting from the very first movements after waking up. You do not need to be perfect. Just be consistent. Start with 5 minutes each morning. After 1 week, increase it to 10 minutes. After a month, you may find yourself no longer feeling as tired as before. And maybe you will realize that these small actions have created a turning point in your journey to control diabetes. A breakfast, rich in protein and fiber, the key to preventing post-meal blood sugar spikes. After a long night, your body is like an engine that has just shut down. All metabolic activities are in a resting state. And then, when you wake up, the first thing you put into your body will determine how it functions for the rest of the day. That is why breakfast plays an extremely important role, especially for those living with diabetes. A breakfast rich in protein and fiber not only helps you feel full longer, but also allows you to better manage your post-meal blood sugar levels. It is no coincidence that nutrition experts at Tufts University call breakfast the first natural medicine of the day for people with diabetes. because when you eat correctly, your body reacts correctly. And when your body starts off steady in the early morning, you will have a day with fewer fluctuations in energy, mood, and blood sugar levels. So why do we need to prioritize protein and fiber at breakfast? Let us begin with protein. When you eat protein-rich foods, they do not cause your blood sugar to rise immediately like starches or simple sugars. Instead, protein slows down digestion. Thanks to this, glucose from other foods that you eat along with it is absorbed more slowly, helping you avoid sudden post-meal blood sugar spikes. Moreover, protein activates glucagon, a hormone that works in opposition to insulin and helps maintain natural blood sugar balance. What about fiber? Fiber, especially soluble fiber, acts like a biological mesh in the intestines. It forms a gel that surrounds glucose and slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. In addition, fiber nourishes good gut bacteria, which helps boost the immune system and reduce inflammation. These are two factors closely related to insulin resistance in people with diabetes. A study from McMaster University found that patients with type 2 diabetes who ate breakfasts rich in protein and fiber for 12 weeks had more stable post-meal blood sugar levels, required less medication, and reported feeling full longer and craving snacks less during the day. This is highly significant, especially for those who often struggle with controlling blood sugar after breakfast, which is usually the time of day when blood glucose peaks. So what are the best sources of protein and fiber for breakfast? For protein, you can choose boiled eggs, unsweetened Greek yogurt, low-fat cottage cheese, tofu, chicken breast, smoked salmon, steamed chicken, and legumes such as black beans and soybeans. For those who are vegetarian or want to change up their flavors, plant-based proteins from chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, or plant-based protein powder are also great options. For example, 2 boiled eggs contain about 12 grams of protein. One 150-gram cup of unsweetened Greek yogurt provides 15 to 17 grams of protein. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds offers about 3 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber. For fiber, you should prioritize whole oats, ground flaxseed, berries like strawberries and blueberries, and legumes such as lentils, green beans, and chickpeas. Avocados are also a great choice because they are rich in fiber and provide healthy fats. A bowl of cooked oatmeal provides about 4 grams of fiber. A medium avocado contains about 10 grams. A cup of cooked chickpeas delivers up to 12 grams of fiber and 15 grams of protein, an impressive amount for a single food item. Now let us imagine a few simple breakfast meals you can apply right away. Boiled eggs served with whole grain bread and avocado slices sprinkled with chia seeds on top. Oatmeal cooked with unsweetened nut milk mixed with ground flaxseed and berries. Stir-fried tofu with green vegetables such as spinach or broccoli served with a slice of whole grain bread or steamed sweet potato. Greek yogurt mixed with nuts and low-sugar fruits like blueberries with a sprinkle of cinnamon to support blood sugar balance. These meals are not only delicious, but also help maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the morning. In particular, the prolonged feeling of fullness will help you avoid mid-morning hunger pangs, which is when many people reach for snacks high in sugar and refined carbs. So is there anything you should keep in mind when choosing protein and fiber? Yes. First, you should avoid foods that seem healthy, but actually cause rapid blood sugar spikes. Examples include flavored instant cereals, white bread, fruit jam, bottled fruit juice, sweetened condensed milk, or whole milk. These foods have high glycemic indexes and low fiber content, making you feel hungry and tired again after just a few hours. Also, you should gradually increase your fiber intake if you are not used to it. Eating too much fiber suddenly can cause bloating or gas, especially in older adults or those with sensitive digestive systems. Drinking enough water alongside fiber is essential to avoid constipation. For those with kidney disease, protein intake should be strictly controlled. Although protein is very important, consuming too much can increase the nitrogen load on the kidneys. Therefore, if you have chronic kidney disease, speak with your doctor or a dietitian to determine the right amount of protein for you. Another tip to optimize breakfast is to combine food groups: protein, fiber, and a small amount of healthy fat. This combination increases satiety, prolongs energy, and slows the absorption of glucose into the blood. A little olive oil, walnuts, almonds, or avocado are ideal sources of fat. If you are someone with a busy schedule and do not have much time in the morning, you can still prepare a healthy breakfast in just a few minutes. Try overnight oats, soaking oats with nut milk the night before, adding flax seeds, a few fruits, and cinnamon. Or simply blend a smoothie with unsweetened almond milk, plant-based protein powder, chia seeds, and a handful of leafy greens. Remember, eating a proper breakfast not only helps you feel better for the next few hours, it also helps you manage blood sugar better throughout the day, reduces the need for higher medication doses, decreases fatigue, minimizes random hunger, and improves mood. Starting your day with a complete and balanced meal is one of the smartest decisions you can make for your health. Do not skip it just because of hurry or old habits. You can absolutely change, starting from the smallest choices in today's breakfast. So we have just gone through 3 simple yet extremely important morning habits that can help you manage your blood sugar more effectively, feel more energized, and protect your body from the silent complications of diabetes. You see, there is no need to change your entire lifestyle in one day. Sometimes the biggest transformations come from the smallest actions. A warm glass of water in the morning, a few gentle stretches when you wake up, a breakfast rich in protein and fiber instead of white bread or sugary fruit juice. These simple choices, if repeated every morning, will gradually become a solid foundation for a healthier body and a clearer mind. If what I have shared in today's video has been helpful to you, please do not forget to press like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey together in future videos. We will explore more knowledge, useful tips, and effective strategies to manage diabetes in a sustainable, gentle, and hopeful way. Please leave a comment below and share with me the morning habit that you are currently practicing or the part of this video that resonates with you the most. I always listen and value every single word you share. Wishing you good health, peace, and strong control over your health journey. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.